West Allis is an amazing community. We're very close-knit. We pick each other up. We want to see how we can, at any given moment, help you and make your situation better. We're always willing to go that extra mile to see how we can assist, and that neighborly feel that you get when you come to the city of West Allis is what keeps people coming back.
I'm a mother of 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. I have a 2-year-old daughter, Stella, who is rambunctious and funny.
I do yoga every morning at 6 a.m., which is something that if you asked any of my buddies, there's no way. So I'm a certified yoga teacher, which is insane.
Like a typical Saturday would be, we just hang out, we have breakfast, I go outside, I get the pool skimmed out, and sometimes I do yard work, sometimes we just hang out and float in the pool, the kids ride their bikes. It's so nice to be able to be in the moment to do those things.
I got pregnant at 17 with my oldest son. With that came a lot of back pain. I was prescribed Vicodin after I had him. After a year, they took me off of the Vicodin, said I didn't need it. And at that time, I didn't know what addiction was. And then realizing that I needed it every day, I used pills. And then it went to Oxycontin at that time. After those 2 years is when heroin came into the picture.
I started drinking and smoking weed and things because it took the edge off. It really kept my mind off of things. And it just kind of went downhill from there.
I mean, technically, I guess it started in high school when I started to drink. And my first time drinking, I had to get picked up, I blacked out. Probably up until I was about done with college, it was just, all right, it's the weekend, let's relax, but also, hey, this is an uncomfortable thing I have to do. Let's have a couple of drinks. Hey, I'm feeling down, let's have some drinks. Hey, I'm anxious about this, you know what, let's have a drink.
We would approach the patients and ask, is there anything that is stopping you from starting recovery? We have resources, we have Narcan that we can give you. What's stopping you today from getting into that? These individuals felt like they had no support system, where there was a lot of stigma in the community that these individuals are somehow bad or dirtier, so to speak. But when it comes down to it, they're human, just like me and you. Substance use knows no boundaries. It doesn't know color, nationality, financial status, and there's many different reasons why someone can fall into substance misuse disorder.
And then I had a seizure at my nephew's first birthday party in front of my whole family. I knew what it was from, but I didn't say anything to anybody, and finally the doctors were trying to narrow it down in that. And then it's like, well, what else did you change as of late? I was like, I haven't drank since Thursday. And the doctor's like, oh, okay. So the fact that you could actually have that negative effect from not doing something was like, okay, I've really done some damage somewhere, and it's time to look into some help.
I went to my grandma's house. I didn't know where to go. And I said, Grandma, I have a problem and I need help. And she goes, I don't know what to do, but I can help you. When you know what you need to do, I will be there to help you. And she gave me $200 to set up my intake at my methadone clinic. And April 11th, 2009, I found out I was pregnant with my second son, Micah. And that is my clean date as well.
I think for the heroin addiction, really what it was seeing my baby on the ultrasound screen and knowing that there was this little life in me, and knowing this is my chance here. I wanted my baby. I wanted him to be happy and healthy and safe and okay and not hurt or damaged from my drug use. I got clean. I stayed clean. And he saved my life. He saved my life and I saved his.
My biggest reason for recovery, I feel like, is my kids. It always comes back to them. I tell people addiction was selfish and recovery needs to be just as selfish. You You got to do it for yourself. Those struggles, those days that just suck and you just don't want to move or get out of bed, and you remember, well, I remember that I got 3 kids that need me, and I've come this far. I'm not gonna steer off course.
I know that if I were to decide to take a drink or get high on a day like that, what good is it gonna do? There's nothing in the world, there's no problem that a drink is gonna make better, because I know from personal experience that when I drink, I make bad choices and things get worse.
I think what keeps me most motivated to stay in recovery is, oh boy. I'll give you the honest answer, and I don't know if this is a great answer to be on videotape, but I don't want to be a loser anymore. And that's it. Who is it? Joseph Campbell. You know, you got to be the hero of your own story or whatever. And even if that's reflecting every day to see what you're doing, to see if you're doing the stuff you'd want to do. But I do have to stop myself and go, okay, if I'm watching this movie, is this what I should be doing? And I can't be the hero of the story I've concocted in my head if I'm not at 6 a.m. yoga or running at night or whatever, because that's the picture I've drawn of it. So yeah, I mean, I guess just trying to realize that that's the goal I've set in my head.
When I approach someone in the community and I show them, like, I'm not trying to get you in trouble, I'm here to help, you can really see them kind of put their guard down and you know, become emotional and say, I didn't know anyone cared. And that is, you know, it's heartbreaking in the sense that, wow, this person is living, you know, with this feeling, you know, on a daily basis, but it's also very encouraging for me to let them know, like, hey, you know, I'm here for you. You know, my peer that I'm with, we're here for you, and we're gonna support you through that. So being able to break down some of those, you know, stigma barriers and partner with that person one-on-one, that's truly a heartwarming feeling, and that really, it really makes me appreciate, you know, what the road to recovery means for individuals.
So from coming full circle from a very dark place and to where I am today, it's so rewarding, with all the joy and the excitement, especially getting somebody into services and then you check in a few months later and they're doing amazing and they're working and they're healthy and they look amazing. It's just like, why can't we do this for everybody?
Asking for help is very hard for a lot of people in general. For anything, really. And especially when it's something so detrimental and life-altering like recovery, coming to somebody and saying, I can't manage my life. Like, things are out of control, I can't stop, and I need help stopping.